Because me and my coach, we've been preparing for this. So
Yeah.
all along, we're like, we want.
Honestly, who doesn't? What sets Bayanda Walaza apart from people his age is his determination to follow through on his goal. And his goals are pretty lofty. Not to say they would be impossible to attain, though. In fact, what's for sure is that Walaza has captured the attention of the track and field space, not only in his home country, but all over the world. To this day, the South African sprinting sensation is adding more silverware to his trophy cabinet, which includes a Paris 2024 medal.
Bayanda Walaza, he may be primed to take over the South African sprinting baton from Akani Simbine in the future, but
It goes without saying that South Africa continues to showcase its ability to produce outstanding sprinters, and Bayanda Walaza is the latest example of this tradition. Only 18 years old last year, Walaza had a spectacular 2024, becoming the fastest teenager in the world and achieving a historic feat by winning the 100-meter and 200-meter titles at the World U20 Championships in Lima, Peru. This accomplishment places him alongside legends like Atto Bolden and Christian Malcolm. Then, there's the fact that he was a part of South Africa's 4x100-meter relay team, which won a silver medal at the Paris Olympics, setting a new continental record of 39.57 seconds. His decision to turn down offers from American universities highlights his commitment to continuing his development in his home country, where he is already regarded as a national treasure in athletics. Simply put, he is one of the biggest rising stars on the world athletic stage at the moment. But the story of Bayanda Walaza is about more than just flying over the athletics track. The records are coming fast and furious for Walaza. As a matter of fact, he is currently the fastest 100-meter sprinter on the planet this year. Not to mention third fastest in the 200 meters so far this year. He began his 2025 season in the South African capital in February. He was the 11th fastest junior athlete over 60 meter, crossing the line in 6.58 seconds. Walaza. Making it to number 1 in the 2025 season is a great example that it is not only the elites who are dominating the race, but also small athletes who have the hunger for it as well. While he might not yet have reached the levels of Kishane or Lyles, that doesn't mean he is someone to simply brush off. After all, he is an Olympic champion in his own right, and mind you, he won it at the tender age of 18. Now 19, the youngster holds the number 1 slot according to World Athletics. It has not been easy, but Walaza has shown immense resilience during a time when most of his peers are focusing on their final year of school. Shortly after returning from the Olympics, Walaza sat for his preliminary matric exams at Curro Hazeldean High School in Pretoria, before jetting off halfway around the world to compete in Peru. Walaza brushed off the pressure and performed with aplomb, winning the 100-meter title in a time of 10.19 seconds. As if that isn't enough cause for celebration, Walaza shared the podium with compatriot Bradley Nkoana, who was also part of South Africa's silver medal-winning team at Paris 2024. This is special, especially for my people from South Africa. This means a lot, Walaza said after his win in Peru. This is an extremely emotional moment for me. This was the best thing. I have never felt like this before. Okay, the Olympics. But this one, it's about me. It feels special. Today, he is in a fast lane, pun intended, to success. In case you didn't know yet, the South African rising sprint sensation has cemented his place among the country's sprinting greats by recently becoming the 9th South African to break the 10-second barrier in the 100 meters. The 19-year-old sprinter clocked 9.99 seconds to win the Gauteng North Championships at Pilditch Stadium in Pretoria in mid-March, setting a new national under-20 record in the process. Walaza's electrifying run saw him edge out seasoned sprinters Gift Lela and Emil Erasmus to claim the provincial title. More impressively, his time places him among an exclusive global group. He is now only the 7th under-20 sprinter in history to go under 10 seconds in the 100 meter. He joins Botswana's Letsile Tebogo, the fastest U20 athlete at 9.91 seconds in this prestigious category. This feat further underscores Walaza's rapid rise in the sprinting world. With the World Championships in Tokyo fast approaching in September, Walaza's performance serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining the national relay team's competitive edge. His blistering speed and consistent performances suggest that South Africa could once again challenge for medals on the global stage. At just 19, Walaza's future looks incredibly bright. His ability to balance individual success with relay contributions makes him a key figure in South Africa's sprinting ambitions. As he continues to improve, the prospect of him challenging for major senior titles and lowering his time even further remains very much within reach. For now, though, his 9.99-second milestone marks a significant step in his career and adds another name to South Africa's growing legacy of world-class sprinters. Not even a week has passed when Walaza once again ran a history-making win. The reigning world junior double champion Bayanda Walaza once again showcased his thrilling sprinting abilities at the ASA Grand Prix 2 in Johannesburg. There, he clocked a new South African U20 record of 20.08 seconds to win the men's 200-meter event. Unsurprisingly, the 19-year-old ran a well-executed race that saw him blaze out of the curve in a leading position, and he held on to the finish line for the deserving victory ahead of Lucky Moleane, who was second in 20.36 seconds. By winning the race, Walaza broke Clarence Munyai's previous South African junior record of 20.10 seconds previously set in 2017. It goes without saying that because of this, Walaza now ranks highly as one of the best sprinters in his country's history. In addition, his 200-meter exceptional performance backs up his national U20 record and world-leading 100-meter time of 9.99 seconds clocked just days before at the AGN Championships in Pretoria. On that note, the teenage fast-rising sprinting star now owns the South African Sprint U20 national records, unarguably cementing his name as one of the world's most exciting speed talents this season. Speaking after the race, Walaza still feels he has not reached his best, despite a couple of impressive races early in his season. I felt myself moving without stopping, and I felt this was not me. But I also felt let's go for it, Walaza said after the race. I am improving with every race I run, so we will take it from there, he added. Then, a few days later, the World U20 100-meter and 200-meter champion lived up to expectations at the ASA Age Group Championships in Tshwane, as he dominated the men's U20 100-meter race in a time of 10.26 seconds. Beating other rising stars, Walaza said he remains grounded as a junior, despite having already achieved success on the senior stage. Yes, surely I'm happy with the run, because it is nice to come and compete against the great people, fast people. Ledabele is here. Zatu, Latabo, all of them are just great athletes, said Walaza. It is fun to run against these young ones, and to also show them that the sport is great. Imagine racing against someone who you see on TV. It's possible. The teenage star explained how he is trying to show them that a silver medalist doesn't tell himself that he is big because he came and ran with them here to show them that they can do it as well. He then concluded, "It feels great to be here. I enjoy each and every moment. I enjoyed everything. Will this athlete find the race enjoyable as well? Watch this and you be the judge.